welcome to this edition of ATN Art World. And yes, ATN Art World is that sphere where we discover artists and we discover artists that are already in the industry and we see their works and we help them promote what they do. And yes, today is another exciting moment and we have a very talented man with us today. We're checking this man out. He's a very talented. I've seen his works; they are super amazing. And ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, please help me make welcome Mr. Amanzi Ebubechukwu Gideon. Hi, sir.
Yeah, hi.
A very perfect gentleman you are.
Yeah, thank you, thank you.
I'm really stunned by all the amazing works you have here. Really, I going through them. They are so beautiful. And yes, so sir, let's know you how the journey in the art world has been. How have you been coping? What's your story in the art world?
Yeah, the art world is a very interesting world where we display our talents from our maker, using our talents as artists to make unity, to bring people together, and then to make man live happily.
So, your journey so far, why art? Why art actually?
You know, it's art because of the love, I have for it. Yes, I art because of the deep love I derive, yes, from it, and how it's able to make one happy, how it's able to change one's mood at one point in time or the other.
Oh, okay, that's really beautiful. And we have some amazing job of Mr. Ebubechukwu that we'll be looking at. And first on our list is the beautiful one right behind Mr. Ebubechukwu. It's called the Rainforest. So I would like to know the story behind the Rainforest.
Yes, the Rainforest is a painting of the rainforest where we have the home of birds and a lot of animals, yeah, and from which we get trees and plants and various plants, yes, that are medicinal and also we can that decorate our homes. Yeah, there's the rainforest. The rainforest is a work made from, it's a mixed media with the use of different paints, and then sculpted, the trees sculpted from the background to show us the effects of the trees in the forest.
What are the procedures? What was the process like making this rainforest? Because I see some rough patches, I see some tree-like things. I see a lot of things actually, and the work is coming out to be very amazing actually. But what was the process like making this?
Yes, I started from, the work is actually made on canvas material with the use of paints, poster colors, and oil colors. Poster colors, oil colors, and then the background was primed and coated with what we call the acrylic gesso primer, which was mixed with sand, which was to give it a very nice texture, rough texture that will bring out the effects of trees, of plants, yes, of leaves in the forest. So when you see it, you can see have something close to nature. Then after which I started painting. After the priming, I have to sculpt, bring out the trees. I have to mold the trees. Yes, after molding the trees, I have to mold the plants, the parasites that run on the trees. And then I now started drawing the leaves and started painting the leaves and the plants.
This is really amazing. Was there anything that was happening that made you do this particular, make this piece of art?
Yes, it's because of the loss of some animals. Yeah, the loss of some animals and the way in which nature is being destroyed. Nature is being destroyed. Yes, nature is being destroyed. So I was looking for a way to keep memory of the forest so that the future generations can come and see.
This is really amazing. This is really amazing. So a lot to talk about this particular work. Actually, it's really amazing. I see the play with colors. It's really looking like we have a forest right behind us here right now. And yes, okay. So let's move on to our second piece of art, and that one is actually very beautiful. It is called Wazobia. That one is actually capturing us as Nigerians actually. And so what inspired this particular piece of art? This art actually is actually beautiful.
Yeah, Wazobia is a work, is a piece of work I made which talks about the 3 ethnic groups in Nigeria. Yeah, and it's a work that is created to bring people together. To bring people together, you know. Now, the Wazobia, Wa is from it means come in Yoruba. So the 3 ethnic groups in Nigeria, the major 3 ethnic groups in Nigeria are Hausa, Yoruba, and Igbo, or you may turn it around, Yoruba, Hausa, Igbo.
Or Igbo, Hausa,
Yes. So now start with Wa, Zo, and Bia. Now this Wa means come in Yoruba. Zo means come in Hausa. Wa means come in Yoruba. Zo means come in Hausa. And Bia means come in Igbo. So it's talking about let's come together, you know. We come together. Now, what are they actually doing? They are making music. They are playing music. You see the Yoruba, the Wa, which is the Yoruba, he's the drummer. He's playing the drum. He's playing the drum. While the Hausa is playing the oboe. Yes. Now, why? Is a native instrument used by the Hausas, which is played during Salah and festive periods. So it's also used played at other times, making merry, bringing people. Why the talking drum is played, by the Yoruba, and then the Igbo is playing the flute, which is called the Oja. Yeah. So they come together and they are making music to make people happy. They come together, make people happy, and bring people together. So unity. Now, I have by the sides there is broomsticks. There is a design by the sides. These are made of broomsticks, which depicts unity. They are close together to show you that once the broom is together, if they can be united, once you handle a broom and the broomsticks are together, if you watch, they are tightly closed. So it signifies that once you hold a broom, it will be difficult to break a whole bunch of broom. But once it's detached, it can easily, and that's why they are brought together. You see, the Yoruba, the Igbo, they are together, all of them are together, and so the work is Wazobia.
This is pretty amazing, amazing actually. And I like the narrative you painted with the broomstick, and that means we need to be more together
Yes.
than on our own. Because
Yes.
together we are
Divided.
unbreakable. Together we are
Yes.
unbreakable.
Together we
But
are
just
unbreakable. Yeah.
a single person you can easily be.
Yes.
No, this is actually really inspiring. This is actually inspiring, and I think we need this actually at this point in time in our lives to keep us together actually, and this is pretty amazing. What inspired, was it the division in the country, so to speak, or the tribalism that inspired this particular one?
Yes. The division, tribalism. Yes, that is what actually inspired me in putting up this.
Do you intend doing more of this kind of?
Yes. I intend doing more and more and more of this work. So creating more scenes, yes, of also because it's a work I love so much.
That's true. Okay, so let's look at the third one. Then I would ask you my questions. The third piece of art we'll be looking at is called the wildlife, and the wildlife is actually the way I saw this work. I was stunned and speechless, guys. Let's check out the wildlife, sir. What inspired the wildlife, sir?
Yes, the wildlife was also inspired um, by the tribalistic nature of our people. You say community fighting against community, tribe fighting against tribe. And I now, that was what brought about this work. So the wildlife there, you can see the leopard, you can see the crocodile and the lioness, and so they also represent the ethnic groups.
Okay.
Yeah, they are also representing ethnic groups. Yes, that came together, that we are brought together by the water. Yeah, they were brought together by the water, by the waterfalls there. Yeah, so they came. The waterfalls brought all of them together, and while the leopard has finished drinking, is going, the crocodile is just by the water side, while the lioness is drinking. Why the other ones are still around. No one is fighting each other. Yes, no one is fighting, because they were actually brought together because of the water. So we should. So that is the work.
So generally, I think so far so good. I get that your works are basically to promote togetherness.
Yes, exactly.
Togetherness, nature, and peace and unity.
Yeah, exactly.
That is actually very, very inspiring. So what's like what do you think artists need to do more in this present time to affect the society positively?
Okay, artists generally need to create works that will stand the test of time, works that will educate and enlighten minds, works that will keep memory of nature, so that future generations can come and see. Artists of the now, say okay, contemporary artists, they should make sure that their works are good enough. Yes, that their works are good enough. Should make sure they spend time on their works and create works that will stand the test of time.
So how has your practice changed? Like, how has been your journey so far in the art world? And how long have you been in this business for?
Yeah, I've been in art for over 30 years.
Wow, no wonder your works are actually outstanding, and I see the quality of your works, and wow, I'm stunned. Has been the transition? Because I don't believe you were this good when you started. How's been the journey so far?
Yeah, it's interesting, I wasn't just like this, but it was through study, learning, studying, and practicing. Yeah, a lot of practices. I read so much. I read so much in order to get ideas on how to make my work very meaningful and not boring. Yes, to make my works not boring, because once you purchase my work, is a work you'll be living with for a very long time. So I create a work that you should live with without being bored. So I learn, I practice, I read, practice, and then kept on practicing.
Wow, that's so good. Aside art, if you were to choose another profession, what else would you have been?
It's music.
Music is also another form of art.
Music, okay. But yeah, music is also another form of art. Okay, I would be engineering. Yes. I would like to be do civil engineering, where houses, you can create fantastic houses, buildings that will, make a whole lot of sense.
Now, does this art have any way to connect with your personal experience?
Yes.
How so?
Yes. The art is a way of life. Yeah. The art is a way of life. Then being an artist is an acquired skill or expertise. Yes. So it has affected me in the sense that I am disciplined. Yes, I make sure I'm disciplined. There are things I don't do in order for me to be the artist I want to be. In order for me to be in my right senses, to create, to pass a message with the use of these materials. And then to keep me on seat whenever I'm supposed to sit down and walk. So the arts has affected my way of life in the sense that there are things I do and there are things I don't do.
So let me start from the rainforest. When was the rainforest created?
The rainforest was created, I really need to, as most of these works were created, their dates, they were created before the dates. You understand? So some of them are older than the dates. They are actually, they are actually, because when I create them, I wait for a while, I go back to them. It's not works I do and start and finish on the spot. Yeah. So
I know, like we have movies that are released 2024. They were not produced that year. I understand what you're saying, but then when it was finished, when
it was finished,
that's when you say, okay, this is when I released this particular one. Okay.
But on it, there is a date on it. There is a date on it.
Okay.
So there's a date.
Okay, we'll find that one out. Okay. So advice to young and emerging artists.
Advice to young and emerging artists is that you have to take pains to learn. You have to take pains to read, and you have to take pains to practice. And then make sure you practice to be a creative artist. Then you have to be versatile. You have to be versatile in the sense that don't just do one thing alone. Yes, I have a long-term plan and have a short-term plan. The short-term plan will be able to carry you on with your long-term plan. As a short-term plan, you go into, you do graphics, So the money you got from graphics, you use it to invest in the creative art, which is a long-term thing from which you'll be creating your works and be keeping them, so that whenever you have the opportunity to showcase, you can have works to showcase.
Okay, another question before we wrap this up. Art is not so simple.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe you face challenges. What are the challenges you face as an artist?
Yeah, the challenge I face, one is studio, a place to my studio. Then while over the years, my studio was demolished 4 times.
Oh,
Yeah, my studio were demolished 4 times, and so that is one challenge I faced. Then 2 is financing my works. Finance, because the works you see, they cost money. They cost money. We need finance to purchase materials. Then you need finance to keep you going while you're creating the works. You understand? Because there is no particular time you keep that this is when this work will be finished. You understand? Because if you do it that way, you might lose out in some aspects of the work you want to project. You know, yes, normally you're supposed to have a time frame, okay, 1 month, 2 months, but finally it might shoot across the time you plan. So you need finance to keep you going, you know, while you create your works. Then and another is showcasing my works. You know, yes, selling my works, means of selling my works. You understand? Yes, that is another issue, challenge I face. You know, it's because one, my shops, when they were broken, destroyed, you know, because of upcoming developments and all of that, and now it was difficult for me to showcase my works, and that's why you see them, I kept them, you know. So planning for an exhibition, and you know, planning for an exhibition, you need to look for a space. You have to pay for the space. You have to logistics, and you know, all of that involved in framing of the works. You know, you have to frame your works, make them, put them. So financing the work, where to display, you know, these are the challenges I faced over the years.
Well, that's not so easy, but I believe we are getting better by the day. Hopefully, this would go out and reach the right set of people, and yeah, who knows. Okay, sir. So how do people get in touch with you, like people that have seen your work and they are interested in it? How do they get in touch with you? How do you leverage the new trend, the social media trend? You know, everything now is on social media. Whatever you want, can we Google you? Where can we get you online?
Okay, your culture is all is actually on WhatsApp.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
just WhatsApp.
Yes, on WhatsApp.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about Facebook, Instagram, TikTok? Those are like the new trendy
New trend. Okay. Yeah.
places where you could actually push your work. You could actually I believe a consistent push of your work on social media. Trust me, you may never know the right audience. You generate the right audience, because now it's a generation where everything is on social media.
Yeah.
You get, so you have to leverage on it. Use that aspect to also push your work, because the world is moving past the norm of going to art studios and all.
Yeah.
You get,
Yeah.
and even if you want to come to your studio, there should be an evidence that would see we should see your works and like them online. Then we can contact you. But WhatsApp is sort of limiting because it's on personal basis. You get to have to come and contact you directly, start calling you, and you start pushing the work. But when it's on social media, you display it. Just like it's beautifully displayed here now, we could have them on social media, beautifully displayed. You snap your work, you put them on your Facebook, on LinkedIn, on Instagram, on TikTok. They are all there. You have a social media handle, you promote yourself. I think that's actually one of the ways you could grow. Young and emerging talented artists are actually leveraging on it. There are a lot of young people that are actually doing this. And if you've been doing it for a while, I believe you need to transcend, move with the trend, move with what is going on right now. You get so we have gone past that era where everything is just done manually. Right now, social media, AI is there. You could actually ask a lot of questions and you read. I believe you could also use more of the internet to improve on yourself and reach the right audience, I believe. So I would actually love you to work on the social media aspect and see how it goes from there. But you don't have any social media account before now.
I have Facebook.
Okay, and what's your Facebook handle?
So I need to actually put them together. I'm going to need to visit it again and then get it clearly.
Okay, and WhatsApp, how do we contact you?
It's with my 09066 563120.
Okay, 090
66563120.
Okay, there you have it. Thank you, Mr. Ibubichuku. This is ATN Art, and this is where we wrap it up for today. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you, Mr. Ibubi, for sharing these beautiful pieces with us today. We are so happy, and I know you learned a thing or two as an artist. And yes, stay right there, don't go nowhere, and keep watching ATN Art, and we'll bring more amazing guests and more amazing pieces your way next time. Stay tuned. I am the incredible Eric.